One important skills that you need to learn is how to write quadratic equations in standard form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 because there are quadratic equations which are not written in standard form. However, these equations can also be written in standard form using the different mathematical concepts or principles, particularly the distributive property and the addition property of equality. Our next activity, Set Me to Your Standard, will give you an opportunity to recognize and write equations in this form. Let us start our discussion. Our first equation is 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0. Is the equation written in standard form? Yes! Why did you say so? That's correct, because the first term is the quadratic term, followed by the linear term and the constant term, and the right side must be equal to 0, wherein the value of a is equal to 2, b is equal to 5, and c is equal to negative 3. Our next example is 3x multiplied to quantity x minus 2 is equal to 10. Yes, it is not written in standard form. However, we can write this in standard form by expanding the product on the left side of the equation. By using the distributive method, we'll have 3x multiplied to x. It will result to 3x squared. Then multiply 3x to negative 2, the answer is negative 6x is equal to 10. Next, how can we eliminate 10? Yes, by subtracting 10 on both sides. So we'll be having 3x squared minus 6x minus 10 is equal to 10 minus 10. On the right side, 10 minus 10 is equal to 0, so therefore we will have 3x squared minus 6x minus 10 is equal to 0. And that will be our standard form. We can now identify the value of a, which is 3, the value of b is negative 6, and the value of c is negative 10. Now we have example number 3. We have quantity 2x plus 5 multiplied to quantity x minus 1 is equal to negative 6. Is the equation written in the standard form? You're right, it is not written in the standard form. So what we're going to do, we will write this on standard form. First, look at the left side. So we have two binomials. We're going to multiply two binomials. How can we multiply them? By using the FOIL method. Multiply first the first terms of the binomials, which are 2x and x. So what is the answer? We have 2x squared. Then multiply the outermost part of the binomials. So we have 2x times negative 1, and the answer is negative 2x. Then multiply the innermost part of the binomials. We have 5 times x, so we have positive 5x. Then multiply the last terms of the binomials. So we have 5 times negative 1, and the answer is negative 5. Then copy is equal to negative 6. On the left side, we have two combined like terms, which are negative 2x and positive 5x. So we will have 2x squared plus 3x minus 5 is equal to negative 6. Next, we have to eliminate negative 6 on the right side. What are we going to do? Very good. We're going to add 6 on both sides. So we will have 2x squared plus 3x minus 5 plus 6 is equal to negative 6 plus 6. So what is the answer on the left side? Combine negative 5 plus 6. Unlike terms, adding unlike terms, we're going to subtract, then copy the sign of the bigger number. So we will have 2x squared plus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. And that is our standard form. Now identify the value of a. Yes, that is 2. B is 3. And C is positive 1. Now we have example number 4. 3x minus 2x squared is equal to 7. What can you say about the equation? Yes, you're right. It is not written on the standard form. Why do you think so? Very good, because of the arrangement of the terms. The quadratic term must come first, followed by the linear term, the constant, then equal to 0. So let's arrange the terms. So we will have negative 2x squared followed by positive 3x is equal to 7. Then the next step, we have to eliminate 7 on the right side. How can we eliminate? By subtracting 7 on both sides. So we will have 2x squared plus 3x minus 7 is equal to 7 minus 7. So therefore, our standard form is negative 2x plus 3x minus 7 is equal to 0. Let's identify the value of a. Yes, it is negative 2, for v is 3, and for c is negative 7. Next example number 5 is quantity x plus 7 multiplied to quantity x minus 7 is equal to negative 3x. What can you say about the equation? Yes, it is not written on the standard form. Would you help me to write this equation to standard form? Based on the previous discussion, these two binomials is what we call the product of the sum and difference of two binomials. If you look them, they look the same but they differ on the sign. How can we find the product? By simply, yes, multiplying the first term by itself, so we will have x squared. After that, subtract the square of the second term, which is 7. So we will have minus 49 is equal to negative 3x. And then, to write the standard form, we have to eliminate negative 3x on the right side. So we're going to add 3x on both sides. Since 3x is the linear term, so it must be written on the second part. So we will have x squared plus 3x minus 49 is equal to negative 3x plus 3x. So we will have x squared plus 3x minus 49 is equal to 0. Identify the value of a, that is 1. If we don't see the number that is actually 1, then 3, then negative 49. Next, example number 6. We have quantity x plus 2 square is equal to 3 multiplied to quantity x plus 2. Yes, it is not written on standard form. So we're going to write this equation to standard form. So try to observe both sides, the left and the right. So let us have first the left side. So what can you say about quantity x plus 2 square? Yes, it is the square of binomial. How to find the product of the square of binomial? Yes, the first step, you have to square the first term. So we will have x times x. The answer is x squared. Then to find the second term, just simply multiply the first and the second term, then multiply it by 2. So we will have x times 2, we have 2x, then times 2, we have positive 4x. And to find the last term, multiply 2 by itself, so we will have positive 4. Then on the right side, distributive method, we have 3 times x, we will have 3x. Then 3 times 2, we will have positive 6. Then looking at the right side, it must be 0 but we have 3x plus 6. So any idea how to eliminate 3x plus 6? Very good. We have to subtract 3x to eliminate 3x. Then we have to subtract 6 on both sides to eliminate 6. So we will have x squared plus 4x minus 3x plus 4 minus 6 is equal to 3x minus 3x plus 6 minus 6. On the left side, rather the right side, what will happen? Yes, it will be cancelled out. And on the left side, so we have to combine like terms. So we have x squared plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. So our standard form, x squared plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. The value of a is 1, the value of b is 1, and the value of c is negative 2. Next, we have example number 7. We have x squared plus 3 over 4x is equal to 5. What have you noticed? Very good. The numerical coefficient of x is 3 over 4 or simply fraction. So help me to find the standard form of this equation. What are we going to do? Yes, we have to eliminate 5. So we have to subtract 5 on both sides of the equation. So cancelled out 5 on the right side. And what is left on the left side is x squared plus 3 over 4x minus 5. Is this the standard form? No. The numerical coefficient must not be fraction. So how to eliminate 4 as the denominator? So get the LCD. We will have, what is the LCD? 4. Then multiply 4 to all terms. So we will have 4 times x squared. We will have 4x squared. Then multiply 4 by 3. We will have 12x over 4. So 12 divided by 4. So we will have positive 3x. Then multiply 4 by negative 5. So the answer is negative 20 is equal to 0. So the standard form is 4x squared plus 3x minus 20 is equal to 0. Now we can identify the value of a, b, and c. The value of a is 4, the value of b is 3, and the value of c is 20.